So I've had hyperacusis for around 2 years. I'd say the first year it went from mild to moderate to pretty severe. And then towards the end of the first year, I was able to heal to the point where I was able to do most things with my earplugs in. I was able to go to the beach. I was able even to go to like bars. It wasn't really until I decided to push my limits and I ended up going to a club. And I remember that night I went back home and my ears were on fire and I was getting a lot of stabs in my ear, like stabbing pain. And that's when I knew I was in trouble. So after that first year and after I went out to that club, that's when things went pretty much downhill. And I haven't been the same since then, actually. The way I could describe my pain is like, it's really deep stabbing pain. It's just horrendous pain that just, even when I'm not around any type of noise, it just lingers. So, and my pain is so delayed, it's just hard to tell what's causing it and, you know, what's irritating my ears. But just the pain is just horrendous. I know a lot of people get like burning pain, and I do get burning pain and I get a lot of fullness. I can't listen to any audio at all, but the most debilitating pain has to be the stabbing pain. I can't even deal with the burning and like all the times of pain I've had in my ear. I could even deal with my moderate tinnitus, but just the stabbing pain just drives me insane. Just even with my earmuffs on, even with double protection, the pain is just horrendous. I'd say with the stabbing pain, I've probably been dealing with it for around 2 years. And like I said, at the beginning, it was like mild stabbing pain and it wouldn't linger as much, but just as the months progressed and as the condition got worse, it's just the stabbing became more pronounced to the point where I lost my job. I wasn't able to work anymore. I really wasn't able to sustain myself. I had to move in back in with my parents. I can't really drive anymore. Even with double protection, I still can't drive. I'm pretty much homebound, and it's depressing because I really pretty much went from really social person to what I am now, which is just someone that just isolates themselves from pretty much any type of noise or any type of social activity. I haven't left my house in months, and it's just, this condition is just, it takes everything away from you. I don't know how to explain it. Like I said, I know most of you guys understand it because you guys have it, but it's so hard to explain to family members because they just don't understand it. They just can't grasp the severity of it, I think. I guess I'll talk a little bit about the protection that I use. These are the ones I use the most because they offer the best protection. I pretty much wear these all day. Sometimes even at night I have to wear them. So these are good. These are the X5A Peltors. I also have these. The Peltor X4A. I know a lot of people hate the green color, so I decided to paint them black, and it works perfectly because they kind of look like headphones. These, you can't disguise these at all. these are just, they stick out a lot, so I'm kind of like a little embarrassed to wear these in public. But if I have to, I will. I use these Macks too. These are the only earplugs that I actually use the most because there's 50 of them, so you can throw them out whenever you use them. And the protection is pretty good. It's 33 NRR, so these are pretty good. Whenever I go out, which is mostly never now, I definitely use double protection, the earplugs and the earmuffs. So yeah, those are the three. These are the three main things I use for the most part. I've never really made a video. I'm a little camera shy, so but for this condition, I feel like it's important for people to understand, and I think this is the least I can do. So I'm just hoping we get some funding. Anything would help because I just don't think this condition is sustainable long term, honestly. At least for myself, it's just impossible to live like this forever. You know, every day is a struggle to stay alive if I'm trying to be honest with everybody. So I think, you know, sharing that information with people, it might make them want to move things faster, whatever research they're doing. But I'm really hoping for the best. I know it's gonna be hard to find a cure, but if we could find a treatment, if I could at least get like, I say like 40% of my life back, that'd be amazing. Because the life I'm living now is just, it's not living. It's just, this isn't living. This is just surviving at this point, you know? And I know a lot of you are struggling, and I'm there with you. I'm glad I found the support groups that I have found on Facebook and online, because they have really, they've helped a lot. You guys don't know it, but you guys gave me a lot of strength to keep on going. So, but yeah, hopefully we find treatments. Let's hope for the best, and I guess for now we just survive. But alright guys, peace.